Hello, everyone, and welcome to Figure Study, where we appreciate the form in Transformers. And today we are taking a look at another RID figure. In this case, it is the Robots in Disguise Jazz, and where to begin? He is, mold-wise, Jazz is an interesting, if kind of on the basic side, uh, futuristic-ish sports car. It looks kind of like maybe a Corvette that hadn't quite finished the design process yet. It's a decent enough car design with very obvious robot on the bottom. But like molding wise is okay. Like there's some nice details in there, like the headlights and the grill and the vents on top there, and the little details on the side. The wheels look decent. You got some rear tail lights, kind of maybe. It's okay. Paint wise, this vehicle mode bugs the crap out of me. It is like there's so little paint on it. Yeah, you've got these stripes there and this little bit of red there. And again, you got the blue and the red on the sides and like the back. And that's pretty much it. Like you've got the windows, and Hasbro's doing the thing they always do where they just paint the front and the sides and not the back. It's just there's so many other details on this vehicle mode that could have really benefited from some paint, like the headlights, the grill area here, the rear. Like there's even a little Autobot logo looking thing there, but there's no Autobot logo there. This is just I don't like it. It's there's not enough paint on this. There's barely any detail to it. Paint wise, it's only a step above a Happy Meal toy. I mean, really, this thing just needs so much more detail. And it's not a terrible overall design. It's just the colors are so sparse on this. I mean, the blue kind of breaks it up a little bit, and the red line in the front helps a little bit too, but it's not enough. There's just so much more that should have been painted on this. It's, ugh. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Well, let's see if the vehicle mode is any, or vehicle mode. Let's see if the robot mode is any better. It's probably not. His robot mode is only slightly better. Still a lot of whites. There is a little bit more color, which is good. Like the black mostly does most of the breaking up here. And then you've got like the red for the shoulders, that's new, the red in the chest, little blue knees. And that's pretty much it, aside from the head. There's really no new detail in his robot mode. A little bit of molded details in the inside of the back wings, which is, I guess, not a bad detail, but oh, I do not really care for this figure very much. There is some molded detail in there, but again, just not enough paint. It helps. It's definitely better in robot mode than in vehicle mode, but it just doesn't quite break him up that nicely. There are some details that I feel like could have been picked out much better. I will say, despite all of my complaining, I do think it's really nice how you've got this continuous red that goes all the way across his chest from shoulder to shoulder. I think that's actually a really nice effect. It's kind of a clever design element, honestly. Doesn't really, yeah, kind of, I don't know. I'm not fond of the fact that he's got these giant wheels over his shoulders that kind of block the view of his doors, because those are kind of like a big Jazz feature, and if you're looking at them straight on, it's kind of hard to see them there behind these giant shoulders here. I don't know. His head, I understand, is supposed to be pretty accurate to the show. I don't really watch the show that much, but honestly, I don't care. I don't like the head. Like, it looks fine. It looks like it's not badly done, it's not badly painted, it's not badly detailed, but I don't like the look. It's got this like giant cartoony chin and these tiny eyes when he should really have a visor. And it just doesn't work for me. That's just how it is. Overall, I mean, he's definitely better in robot mode. His vehicle mode is just too white. And I just think he could have benefited from a little bit better of a paint job. He's not terrible, but he doesn't really. Robots in Disguise Jazz just doesn't really do it for me, unfortunately. Which is a shame because I've been surprised to find how many Robots in Disguise figures I actually do think are pretty cool, despite the fact that they're obviously meant to be more simplistic for kids. Like Grimlock and Fracture. Those are some nifty RID figures. Drift is a nifty RID figure. Jazz, not so much. It's a shame, really. Anyway, that has been my look at the Robots in Disguise Jazz. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Any combination of those three would be awesome. Feel free to tell me that I'm wrong about Jazz, too. I feel like he needs somebody in his corner. But, as always, remember, art is more than meets the eye.